Hey guys, this is Jesse here at Jesse Lee Strength and Fitness. This is going to be a recap of run number 25 of my 5K training program using the Garmin Connect app following the Jeff Galloway coaching program. So thank you so much for continuing to tune in. I hope you're getting something out of these videos. Please like or subscribe, as well as leave a comment if you have questions, comments, or concerns. No haters, please. I'm not in the mood. And I think one of the best things about this run is today I really felt as if I was becoming a runner. And so kind of like the seasonal running kind of that I do, there's this beginning phase where you're starting off and you're just kind of like getting back into it. You're learning how to run again. I know it's like you just think, oh, it's just running. Well, I don't think so. I think it's actually quite a complex biomechanical movement that sometimes you're natural at it and sometimes you've got to work at it. And I think anytime you can try to master it and thinking above it as a skills practice. So I definitely want you to try to continue to think of running as a skills practice, as something you can get better at each time you go out and run. And just have that in the back of your mind as just thinking about your body, being mindful of what your breathing is like. Today I felt swift on my feet. I felt conditioned, and I just felt like I was able to maybe just start to have a little bit more fun. Sometimes just getting a little bit more mastery just gives you a little more freedom for fun. It's going to be give or take. The next run may not feel as great, and that's okay. That's what process is all about, showing up consistently, not getting too high or too low, or not even getting too addicted to how one run was really good and the next one was really bad. They're all just pretty much the same. But I would like to say that I felt good on this run. On the warm-up, this was a drills workout, so this is a Wednesday. So Monday, Wednesday, Saturday is typically my running routine. And so this time I did my drills, which I like these a lot. On the warm-up, I'm trying to jog a little bit more. So it was a 1-minute walk, a 8-minute jog, and a 1-minute walk at the end. So that was nice. I'm feeling just fine. I'm doing a really nice, I really like the pace that I'm using on my warm-ups. And then a 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off cadence drill, which, as you know, if you've been following me at all, this cadence drill is going to be swift feet between 190 and 200 steps per minute. And basically what I'm trying to do is as soon as that 30 seconds start, I try to get at 190 pretty much right off the bat. And then I try to hold it or come up a little bit. So today, I think my first drill, I kept it about 199, and then, in that 199, 200 range, all 4 drills, I'm getting much better at it. I feel really fast and light feet. I don't feel like I'm dragging these heavy feet around. I think the cadence work and the acceleration work really helps with your footwork. And then basically I did a little bit of a rest after those. And then I did my acceleration glider drill, and that was 3 reps. So acceleration is slow to high speed, back to slow, high speed, back to slow, high speed, back to slow. So you're working on coming in and out of the walk, which is the kind of the main thing for the Jeff Galloway program, is being able to undulate between the running and the walking in an efficient way, so you can kind of transition really nice and smooth. And I really like that. I think that's a nice skill to have, especially if you're an aged runner. So you want to be able to kind of smoothly glide between your running and walking sessions. So it's a good drill to practice. I did try to push to get up to kind of a high speed, as you'll see in the breakdown. But I covered a 2.69 miles. It was a 30-minute workout, so I really am able to kind of go that full time. And I also kind of did a little more cooling down. I talked to somebody on the levee in between the drills. And then my pace was about 6:20 on my cadence drills. And then I reached a maximum speed of about 13.7 miles on my acceleration glider drill in between some of those. And in comparison to the last time was a little bit of a rush, but 2.14, 23, and 12.5. So definitely, same workout, but definitely I'm feeling it a little bit more here. So this is definitely a nice day of the stats. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope you're continuing to get something out of this, and please stay tuned to more videos in the future. Thank you so much.